Amanisvibe. Welcome to Amanisvibe. That's the space that I provide. Ooh, no negativity, no lies. Here is just positive vibes.
Hey, are y'all watching Love Island USA Season 8? First, y'all were bored. Then y'all wanted everybody kicked off the show. Then you don't like people from day to day. You know what? I'm just here to remind you. I'm that voice of reason to remind you that Love Island USA Season 8 is just a TV show. It's reality TV. That's it. It's a show, and y'all, remember, touching grass is good. Taking a deep breath is good. Meditation is good, okay? Just remember that. Just remember. Now let's talk about movie night. Do I have a lot to say? Do I have tons of think pieces on what's happening on the show? No, because I'm just watching it. And I'm just watching it like y'all. I watched the first look, and then I watch a show, then I have thoughts when I watch a show, okay? But it's a show, and these people are young. They're going to change. They're going to evolve. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. But I enjoy it as a show. I have created a love and volleyball poster of Carl and Aniya because first I was rooting for Casey and Aniya. And I was like, how could I be so wrong? But I'm not mad at KC. I don't hate KC because it's a show. He's a young man that I don't know. I dug deep into my own little research and was like, I really liked the things that he was doing. I liked his friend group of guys. You know what I mean? But him and Aniya, they just speak different languages. But I also think they had so much connection that the producers never showed us. Now, it's hard for me to understand who the producers want to win this show, right? It's hard for me to tell if Bryce is real because he'll say things like, we have a good story, you know? My story with Trinity is good. Then some people think Trinity is pretending that she likes Bryce because she wants to win the show. I don't understand where all this comes from. I'm just watching the show like y'all. I don't see all this extra stuff. And then I'm not online to read all the extra stuff. I just go on to see oh, can I get a picture here? You know, let me learn a little thing here. So my thoughts are insincere is very insincere and he can't help himself. I don't want to say he's a pathological liar, but I'll say that when confronted with the truth, he's, I've met people like him. And it's just, he is who he is. What can we do? Melanie, I really like her. First, y'all were mad. Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me 10. I don't think Melanie is like a huge crash out queen. I really like her. You know how hard it is when someone's messing with your head and you don't know what's going on? And the same thing is going on, or was going on, with Casey and Aniya. We're not there, y'all. Remember, we're seeing an edited version of something on TV. So please keep your wits about you. Please try not to be so, I don't know what the word is, but don't be so angry at a show because it's just a show, Remember Days of Our Lives? Well, I'm old enough to remember The Edge of Night and Another World. Remember those shows? They were soap operas. Now, this is a reality TV show that's like a soap opera on a TV, but it's still not real in that way. We're seeing a glimpse into people's lives, and we don't know. I make judgments, and then I'm wrong. I thought Kata was going to be off the chain, feisty. Kata came on the show and just fell in love with Zach. Boom. Bryce, I can't tell what's going on with Bryce. I can't tell if Bryce is clueless or super intelligent or just really earthy and artsy. I can't tell. I do think that him and Trinity actually like each other. Might I remind you, they're in an interracial relationship, and that might be the norm for some people, but as we have seen with Love Island USA, it's just not always the norm. Okay? Now, Casey, I don't know what will happen with Casey. I don't know if him and TT will lasty, but I think that I hope that being on this show, it helps him to become more of an individual and not part of the Villa Frat, because there is a fraternity, and Corbin, I can't remember his name. Corbin leads a fraternity. And I do hope he has more redeeming qualities after the show. Because right now, it's just, Corb, he's just, oh my goodness. And he's not a good influence at all on Casey. And Casey's still trying to find himself. Okay? Remember Cordell? Cordell was very, very emotionally intelligent for 22 years old. And Casey's not there yet, but he'll get there. I think this show and watching himself on the screen, and when he went buck wild in Casa Amor and all that stuff he was doing, like, does he live a very restricted life when he's not on the show? Because he just feels like somebody that unleashed. Because I just found him to be so nerdy and everything at first and cute, and then he was like, yeah, this is what the other girls aren't seeing. I was so confused. But Casey, I'm not mad at you. I can't hate Casey. I can't hate. I don't know these people. It's a show. I log off. I turn off the TV. You understand? So I really was rooting for Casey and Aniya initially because I actually really thought they were falling for each other. And I still think they were. We don't see everything. Remember that? Okay. Kenzie and Corbin are the same person. Not Kenzie and Sincere. She's Corbin. Through and through. And she hypnotizes people with her eyes. So do not look at her eyes. Because it's over. And I just can't tell if she's just always like this and she has no idea. But I've said at the beginning, I was like, Kenzie's smarter than y'all think. Don't try to keep helping her. She knows what she's doing. I don't know who she would end up with at the end of this show, because I think her perfect match is actually Corbin, but he's with someone else now, okay? He's with Parameter. So, Corbin and Parameter, Casey and the Sunshine Band, and TT. Who's left? Sincere and Melanie. Melanie will still choose him, and he'll charm her. He still has time. He still has time to charm her. Carl, I don't know what will happen. The show has a way of making the men that Aniya is talking to disappear. And I did read that people think that he'll be turned off by her actions. And I'm like, what were her actions? What has Aniya done that was so bad, y'all? I don't get it. She's emotional. I think she has anxiety. And Casey definitely fed into her insecurities. She came on the show, she said she was looking for a husband. So she really wants somebody that she can be secure with, but she also is still young and has so much to learn within herself. Carl, as they would say in Jamaica, Carl is a mandem. Carl is a man who knows what he wants, and it is Aniya. And so when men really know what they want, that's always better when they're really going to pursue. Okay? Who's left? Bryce and Trinity? I mean, I don't know what will happen. Like, all I can hear in the background is the Beatles playing. That's how I feel. when I see them together, but I like them. I like Trinity a lot. I really like Kata. Zach and Bryce. I told you the show. They're going to edit anything that gives them the rainbow connection. This show's going to show it every time. I don't know that Zach is dangerous. I don't know what Zach is. I think Zach also has anxiety issues and he thinks too much. He overthinks. I can't speak on Zach's sexuality. I don't know him. However, on his page, that's all I'll say. You know, and I don't think that Bryce thinks of Zach in that way. And I've already said this before. Nick, Ace, and Taylor in season 7, they were acting like this too, y'all. They was acting like this. The only difference is the cameras and the producers didn't just focus on it. But if they did, same thing. They were just like this. And what is wrong with it? Like, one minute we're always like, we want men to be brutes. Then we want them to be more sensitive. Then they're too sensitive. Listen, what are we telling young men, really? Like, what are we telling them? I don't know. I think it's comical, but I have a sense of humor, and that's how I can watch this show. And who else is left? Like, who's even there? The Gall of Gall. Gall? Got some gall. I was like, what? Gall said to Jen, see ya. Then said to Kenzie, hello. Then Dylan broke to crying. I like Dylan. Like, he's a sweetheart. It's too bad that Jen isn't attracted to somebody like Dylan or Caleb. They're both nice guys. And I think it's crazy that these nice guys are being done in by Kenzie. And I don't know. I have a picture of her as a praying mantis because I think they mate and then they eat the head of their partner. Kenzie is great television. I can't tell if she legitimately is that privileged and clueless or if she knows exactly what she's doing. I'm torn somewhere in the middle. But she has a routine. I'm not lustful. Look into my eyes. Oh, yeah. Kissing is like a handshake. You know what? I'm going to talk to your friend. Oh, you like him? Well, you know what? I'm going to like him too. Oh, but you know what? I'm not sure I like him. Are you sure you like him? Oh, you don't like him anymore? Okay, I like him now too. No, you still want to be my friend? No, I just want to be your friend. I wasn't trying to... Really? I'm not a bad person. Scene. Corbin, no thoughts. So I'm left with my thoughts on Carl and Aniya, and I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. None. Zero inkling, zero ideas. I would like them to continue to talk and build a relationship. I see them having the potential of Bergie and Taylor from season 5. I haven't really listened to what many other people have to say because nobody seems to ever like the people I like or have the concerns that I have. But all I know is that Carl is a real man. He knows what he wants. And from what I could see, he wants Aniya. And that movie night or any of those things are not going to turn him off. If anything, he's going to feel for her more. And he's trying to hold back from doing too much because he's been observing her. And he really likes her and he's trying to hold himself back. So that's what I see. Will there be a love and volleyball movie after this? I would love to see it. But I honestly don't know. So tell me what you think. Is there hope for Carl and Aniya? You know? Will Casey really You know, did KC seeing himself on the screen really have a huge effect on him? I really think it did. I think regardless of what, he does really want to be a positive person, and as a black man, that I think that stuff is really important to him. But we shall see. To be continued. Love Island USA Season 8 has not disappointed me ever. I'm really enjoying it. I just really hope that there cannot be as much racism and negativity, but it happens every season, and it breaks my heart every season. So my question at the end of all this is, do you think America, the fandom, the people that love this show can deal with two interracial relationships coming out of one show? That's my question. Do you think that people are ready for that? The producers, the show, the audience, the fandom, the stands, the parasocials. Are they ready? Are they ready for Bryce and Trinity and Aniya and Carl to be couples at the end of this show? So that is my question, and that's what's up. You heard? Who else? Who else is giving you Love Island USA updates from the hospital, y'all? Come on now. How are you gonna leave me dangling at 2,700 subscribers? That ain't right. Listen to my think pieces. They're different. And I'm watching Love Island Season 8, and I really like it. Okay, so hello, subscribe. I can't do lives, y'all. This is it. This is as live as I get. It's Amanisvibe. Though I ain't live, I am live. You understand? So like and subscribe.